Today, I'd like to introduce you a free coding agent. This is an AI agent which automates and gives you free coding. So if you've been using Codex and Claude Code and you've been running out of all of your credits, there is an alternate. You can use a platform like Freebuff, which automatically is connected to Chinese models like DeepSeek, vFlash, and they give you per day 5 hours of free coding. And the way they advertise is something which is super surprising. So I'm going to jump into it. And I got the chance to talk to their CEO on Twitter, which I'll also share with you. So first of all, let's check it out what this free agent is. If this is true or not, we're just going to go into terminal and we're going to install it. I'm right now running it on Mac. So I'm just going to go and install this whole process. Yeah, so I have to give it permissions. So we're just going to do it with permissions, sudo, so that we are going to give it access to the whole platform, sudo access. Okay, so I think I made a mistake there. Okay, it installed it. Now Freebuff. How do I use it? So now it's installed right now on my terminal. So now I've got it, installation guide. You just have to go to your project, just do it and just run it. So I'm just going to go on one of my projects and I'm going to see if it is properly installed and which models. So just to give you a bit of context, I found out about this with this tweet and I messaged the founder asking him how exactly can this be completely free. And I was informed that they're using DeepSeek V4 Flash, which is already significantly cheaper. And most probably, this company is hosting it and subsidizing DeepSeek V4 Flash for all the people. And then I asked exactly how are you actually advertising? How are you actually making money? And they told me that they do it with ads. So when you're running this agent, they're just running ads. And this is an ad for Datadog that they've added in there. And that's how they're properly sponsoring it. So that got me super excited because I'm running, I'm using a lot of Codex. I've got all of these projects which are being run on Codex. Then we've got Cloud Code, and I'm running out of credits and all of these limits all the time. But this, and I'm also using open code, which is a third option where I'm using all the open source models. And open code also has a very good membership. As you can see, open code also offers you with the OpenGo $5 a month or $10 a month subscription, and through this you can use a lot of uh, different models. So that's always super exciting. But the problem is, I still run out of credits because I'm sat here for more than 10 to 12 hours and we're building a lot of things. So that's why it's really good. And if it's free, then it's excellent. And we want to test out with models like DeepSeek, which are already open source. So let's go back and now run it and see exactly how it works. So I've got it. I'm just going to go ls. I'm just going to go in this timer project, which I have cd voho timer. So we're going to say Freebuff. So if I do this, let's see what happens. So it's now downloading Freebuff in there. And it is, so okay, 31 MB. So it's most probably it's not downloading any model. So that's already good. Freebuff, please enter to log in. So now we're trying to log in there. Continue to sign it. Okay, we're just going to connect it to our GitHub and let's see what happens. Maybe all my code gets stolen and they start using AI to train everything. It's okay because already GitHub and all the other companies have trained it. Return to your terminal to continue. Okay, start session. So as you can see, select focus during workout. So they're just advertising something like Go House, which is there. So they so they're even advertising things like Spring Sale 70 for some gym brand. So that's how they're making money. So I just have to click here and DeepSeek V4 is available. DeepSeek 1 hour left. 1 hour left. Why is 1 hour left? Enter a coding task. What? Why does it say 1 hour? Okay, so I was informed that we get 5 hours and it is 1 hour. So let me go check it out with the founder. Um, I'm testing it right now and it's only giving me 1 hour. 1 hour of free DeepSeek. How come? Okay, so I was informed I'd be given, and we can see here. Let's go here. DeepSeek version 1, Flash 1 hour left. Why? Okay. So I'm just going to give it a coding task. So I'm just going to go, let's change something in the front end. This is the application that we have, OpenAI workflow. This is where I've got all my, oh, this is the project that we have. I want to see if it can literally do something super basic. So I'm just going to tell it to change the play button color to yellow, and let's see if it does it. Can you please change the play button on slash track into yellow color? It's because I can't get more creative than this. I just want to see how this works. Okay, so they keep on changing the ads. So there's more ads in there. Try try gravity.ai. So they've got a lot of ads. So that's how they're sponsoring all of this, which is interesting. Okay, so it's right now working. It's making all those changes, and later we're also going to tell it to push to production. Uh, just while it is doing this, let me just check DeepSeek Verge model V4 Flash. So this is the model pricing pricing versus Claude Code. So let's go and look into exactly what's the difference between all of these. We tested DeepSeek Pro and Flash against Claude. Okay, they tested it, but let's ask the pricing of this compared to ChatGPT, and let's see Claude Code and Codex. How is this exactly? Okay, now we also go back here. Let's see how long it's taken. Play button in the global from green. Okay, suggest follow-ups, change button. Change, add a pulsate, color. Yeah, that's what. Oh, I had to click the button. So it was asking for suggested follow-ups. It's not like the slash goals from Codex or Cloud Codex, which we like a lot. Bro, just do it. Why are you asking? So DeepSeek V4 Flash is also my first test with it because in open code I'm using Quen. So this is a Chinese model 3.6 that I'm testing always with. This is the first time I'm using DeepSeek on a terminal for coding. So enter yellow, enter your get stop, bruv. Just go change the stop button for changing color. So let's see if it actually does it because it should automatically. Okay, I could see the code. So it's running all of this, which is excellent. 57-minute left. Okay, enter coding. Okay, suggested make app more yellow. No, suggested no. That is it done. The stop button is now yellow. Is it pushing to, I'm just gonna tell it push to production because I do not have an agent.md file. If you have an agent.md file, then you could always tell it to always deploy it. For example, for Codec, for Claude, I have a file which is where I'm telling AI to always commit and push and configure everything. But here I do not have, so that's why I have to tell it to push to production. So let's see, is it pushing to production? Let's see now GitHub code if the change has been made. No, the change has not been made so far. I'd prefer if they automatically push it to production because anyways, if there's a bug, I'm gonna ask AI to actually sort it out. Okay, so it's committed and it's pushed. Let's see if it has been done. Okay, now change has been made and we're gonna see the change because it's gonna get auto deployed right now. So we're just gonna click on it. We're gonna check if this change was proper. I just changed the color and I have to see workflow. Okay, so I have to refresh. Okay, let me ask it to run it locally. Let's say run it locally on localhost. Let's see what it does. Let's see if we got a reply from their founder. Yes, we already got a reply. You get 5 sessions of 1 hour, so you can take a break in between. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. Worth it. Worth it to tell in detail. Uh, yeah, well, from marketing perspective, why would you not tell it to people? Okay, I've also told it to run it locally. Let's see if it does it properly. So it's right now, this port is, let me try a different port. So it figured out that the 3000 port is not working. Deploy locally with Octopus, run containers at local host, try now. No, octopus.com. That's another ad. So I've clicked on 3 ads. I think I made them some money. Enter. Okay, the app is running on instance. You can visit to see your changes live. Okay, let's see, but I'll have to log in because it's not connected to the database. 3000. Is it running? Okay, yellow. So it automatically changed it. It's connected to the database. That's excellent. So we know that this thing is working properly. So my experience so far, it's excellent. If I have to watch a few ads, I don't have to click on them, but it's excellent because then you can keep on coding forever. And this shows us that coding is getting really cheap. Codex is excellent, Claude Code is excellent, but these Chinese models are also excellent. And DeepSeek, you can also run it locally. So in my next tutorials, I'm going to go in depth on running it locally, so no data actually leaves my computer. And that's super powerful. Imagine if you lose access to all of this intelligence. If I have it downloaded on my computer, then it's really powerful. If you want to get courses where you learn all of this in detail, check out my Vibe Plug Pro. This is a pro community where we've got 408 members and we've got a lot of classrooms. And any question that you have, me and my team are going to help you. We're going to jump on a call with you and help you in building your mobile app, web app, anything, or if you want assistance in anything. Till then, have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow.